What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those of you all who will, you know I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box below. Make sure you go to my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks, subscribe over there, and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. All right, thanks for clicking on the video. I appreciate you all so much. Now, as I approach these stories with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comments section. All right, y'all. Now, this story is coming from a plastic surgeon's office or a Louis Vuitton or Gucci store near you, because that's where your money is going if you give it to this woman. Let me get into it. Now, you all wanted me to talk about it, so here we go. Juanita Bynum is back in the spotlight, this time asking her, followers to attend her prayer course that cost $1,500. However, the original price was $2,000, but she gave the saints a discount. Thanks a lot. Juanita Bynum, who's no stranger to controversy, received a lot of backlash for the price of her prayer course. Many people got online and they said the price was outrageous. Some people even said, "What are you, crazy? You want us to give you $1,500 for a prayer course to teach us how to pray?" Now, Juanita Bynum did take to Facebook and she went live, and this is a little bit of what she had to say.
I feel like the body of Christ have really gone through some things, and I feel like we have really suffered during the pandemic, and I just think that it's time for us to try to rebuild the body of Christ, and that is the reason why I am doing this.
All right, now Juanita Bynum said that she feels that the church has gone through a lot during the pandemic, and that this prayer course or prayer institute, because that's what she's building, that it's going to help strengthen the body of believers. I call BS. I say, Juanita Bynum, if you really want to help the body of Christ or strengthen the body of Christ, like you said, because of everything everybody went through during the pandemic, then why don't you just do the course for free? Yeah, do it for free. In my opinion, this is just another way for Juanita Bynum to get money. This is what she does. She hustles well. She's been doing this since she started preaching. That's why everybody invites her to their church, because they know that Juanita Bynum's going to collect that money. Now, Juanita Bynum wanted everybody to know that this is not a conference and that it's only seating for 150 people. And she got a little agitated saying that, my studio holds more than 150 people. And basically, if she wanted to make, money, she would have had a bigger venue or had it at her studio. But check this out. Juanita Bynum, if 150 people come to your prayer course and they pay $1,500, easily that's $225,000 that you're going to get to pocket. Now, I know there are people who are going to say, Dawson, I love Bishop, Prophetess, Doctor, Ambassador, Juanita Bynum. She has so many titles. And I'm going to go and pay the $1,500 because I believe she has something to impart into me. Okay, fine, you do that. But for those of you who say, look, I love Prophetess, but I got to pay my rent. And if I go to the prayer course, all my money will be spent. I need to buy some food. Baby need a pair of shoes. I got a light bill due and a gas bill too. For those of you who think like that, my thing is, look, pay your rent. Take care of your business. The prophetess will be okay, just like she was okay when she was pulling the same stunts in 2020 and 2021 during the pandemic, when she was selling the prayer kit during the pandemic. She will be okay. This is just another hustle for her. That money is going to go on her Gucci. It's going to go on her clothes. It's going to go on her makeup, her cosmetic surgery, her different faces. And while I'm on that about the faces, I wanted to say this I think it was a year ago, but I really try not to talk about Juanita Bynum, but I'm going to say it now. Juanita Bynum, you are a good looking woman. You do not need to keep messing with your face. I saw a picture with you over in Africa. And Juanita, you look like Catwoman. I'm like, what the hell are you doing to your face? You're doing it. Paula White's doing it. And somebody come on. Y'all gonna look like the Catwoman. Now, let me rant a little bit here. Juanita Bynum, I think you're very hypocritical. There was one time you were preaching about the women in the church, not wearing stockings and wearing all this tight-fitted clothes and all this kind of stuff. But when we see your pictures online, it's like, what the hell are you talking about? You're doing the same thing. Also, can you please tell me who is on your staff that keeps taking these pictures of you every time you're walking in a mall or a public building? You always have Gucci or Louis or something that you want to show off for your followers. We know that's not TMZ following you. You're not on their radar like that. I guess it's just like your ex-husband said, Juanita, Bishop Weeks. He said you always wanted to be the next Oprah Winfrey. I remember that. He was going to release that book, but he said it would hurt your career. Speaking of Bishop Weeks, he is still married to the beautiful Christina Weeks. Actually, they've been married going on 12 years now. Wow. And I will say this, that Christina Weeks is one of the most underrated preaching women in the world. That lady can preach. Now, Tasha Cobbs Leonard has a new album out, and I think you all need to go check it out. Now, the album is called Hymns, the Church I Grew Up In. And the question I want to know, Tasha, is it the women in the church you grew up in dressed like that? Woo! Man, when I saw this picture, I thought, is this what Beyonce was singing about when she was talking about church girls in the song? Tasha, you're looking good. So congratulations to you, Tasha, and your husband, Kenneth Leonard. Tasha is really doing good, you all. I mean, Tasha is that gospel artist who's been in People magazine. She's been in Essence, and she's been on some of the talk shows, Good Morning America, I think a couple times. She's been on all the other ones. I mean, she has really crossed over, and I'm happy for her success. Not only that she does good in the Christian genre of music, but I also believe that people in the secular music, they respect her as well. Because every time I turn on the television or I'm somewhere and I'm looking at YouTube, she's always on someone's talk show or something. And I'm like, wow. Usually the go-to gospel singers that they would always get would be, of course, back in the day, it was BB and CeCe Winans. Then it was Kirk Franklin. Then Yolanda and Donnie came out. And now Tasha is like, hey, I'm here now. So, I'm happy for her and her husband. Wish you all the best. And I think that's a blessing. Unlike this rude woman right here. Let me tell you. Kim Burrell went on Tamron Hall. I saw the videos like you all saw it. Tamron Hall did a great job. She is a journalist. Love Tamron Hall over there with your white husband. Done left her. She done left all of us, man. Tamron Hall, you're doing a wonderful job up there. Let me tell you. Kim Burrell, honestly, to me, just doesn't feel good about herself. And when you don't feel good about yourself, that's what you project on to others in the world. And she has a platform. Her gift has given her a platform that she has access to a lot of people. And it's like people are there to hear you sing whenever you're at these churches or these concerts. But she goes off on these rants, calling people ugly, shaming people. And the thing she said about people living in trailer homes, I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And the thing that really got me in that interview is that you tried to throw Yolanda Adams under the bus. But thank God Tamron Hall, who's also a friend to Yolanda Adams, said, look, Yolanda's not here to defend herself. You can't do that. That's not why I brought up the issue. Kim Burrell, no one is going to lose their livelihood over your nasty attitude and the things that come out of your mouth. What the people in the gospel industry, those who are in gospel music, especially those who preach, you all have to realize that people record everything nowadays. And also when you all are traveling, when you're on these flights, when you're in these hotels, these different cities, Airbnbs, whatever you want to do. Y'all, you got to know how to treat people when you're going out to these restaurants. They recognize you and they report it back to the vloggers and the bloggers. They tell us. And the reason they tell us, that's how many people on YouTube got their platform, by putting y'all on blast from those videos and pictures and text messages and voice recordings that they had of some of you all. And don't think people haven't sent me stuff. And some of that stuff I still have, and it's over there in the inbox. And that's not how I roll, so I won't touch it. It's safe with me, but with the other people, the other vloggers and bloggers, I can't speak for nobody else. Everybody responsible for their own platform. But y'all got to be careful out there how you treat people, what you say to people when you're in the public eye. Now look, enough of Kim Burrell. I'm off of this, you all. Go off in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. And you all, make sure you check out Tasha Cobbs' new album. Check it out. And for those of you who were on the fence of going to the $1,500 prayer course with Juanita Bynum, you were on the fence and you say, Dawson, I got bills. Go pay them bills. Take care of yourself. Juanita Bynum will be okay. All that money is going to go for is more cosmetic surgery, or she's going to buy a Gucci bag. Look, Juanita, you look good. Just stop doing that stuff with your face, man. I mean, I'm for you. If you want to do plastic surgery, y'all know, hey, whatever makes you feel better. But it's like, I'm like, what is she going to keep doing? Her and Paula White, like they in a competition with this stuff. It's like, come on. Is this way the Saints money going? To your face? Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace.